Welcome to the 5 Reasons You Can't coaching model. This exercise is going to identify some of the possible problems you may have over the course of your transformation. Before they arrive, we can find solutions or ways around before they become a problem. We are going to identify perhaps problems that you've had in the past. Things that you've tried before but have not worked. Places that you have failed before. We're going to look at potential future problems that may come up and any sort of self-doubts of beliefs. Any place you might think you might need just that little bit of extra help. So what we're going to do in this exercise, we're going to jot down your goals. Okay, 12 weeks. So for example, in 12 weeks, you might want to lose 20 pounds. What you're going to do is identify 5 reasons why you might struggle to achieve that and why you might fail. Then you're going to give a day, okay, leave it, and then you're going to come back to it. Then what you're going to do, you're going to write down solutions why you can achieve that, why it's not true, and why you're not going to worry about it. So let me give you an example. Let's say your goal is to lose 30 pounds. Maybe some of the reasons why you've always been overweight. Say some of the reasons maybe is because perhaps you've always been overweight, so you can't believe you can actually do it. Maybe you think obesity runs in your family and it's genetics. Maybe you believe you don't have time and you're too busy. You can't get to the gym, you can't prep food, etc., etc. Maybe you just don't know what to do. Maybe you're working with me. Maybe you're worried about what's going to happen moving forward after. Maybe you've just tried so many things before. Tried, and you've failed it. Maybe you just find it so hard to believe that you can ever believe you can succeed. These are some examples that you might just come up with in the process. What I want you to do is not just repeat what I've just said. I want you to go off and think about it and think of your own. These are just examples. So what is true for you, to you? This is a really, really powerful exercise that will bring up and help you to be more aware of what you might struggle with going forward. But it will also help you get control, self-control. Not being the whim of things that might suddenly happen and take you off track of your goal. But getting ahead, being in control. But how to get around it and knowing in advance what's going to happen so it never becomes a problem. You're taking control and you're going to succeed. So you're going to set a time cap of 20 minutes to do this. I don't want you to get stuck, overthink this, or overanalyze anything here. I only want you to get in the flow and think of things to come. Maybe you might be struggling, you might be thinking it's a bit too much of a stretch. Maybe things might come up and you don't even think it's an issue. That's cool. That's cool. Absolutely cool. Whatever you're thinking, just write it down, okay? It's judge free, okay? Don't put pressure on yourself. If you're getting stuck, that's cool. Just bring it to the next coaching call and we can discuss that. Just do the best you can. If you're really struggling, we can go over it together. But honestly, I really, really want you to try and do this for yourself. It's so, so powerful. If you can identify these problems yourself, rather than me having to tell you, that's great. Once you've done that, you're going to revisit it 24 hours later. Then what you're going to do, you're going to go through all the solutions of why that's not going to get in your way. Why you're going to succeed. Maybe you don't know the answers to that. That's cool. So we can even work on solutions of your problems together. But I want you to try your very, very best. More or less finding a reason why each of these issues isn't going to be a problem to you. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just write things down as they come.